Hey, how's it going everyone? This is K Collections, and for today's video, I'm actually going to be talking about all the returning limited and story lock servants that's going to come back in 2018. And I know a lot of you players invested a lot of Saint Chords, and some of you guys, didn't end up getting the limited servants that you wanted. Some of you guys, mentioned that you didn't get Gilgamesh, Skahawk, and other story lock servants as well. And so I want to make this video just so we have an idea of when these servants may come back, okay? And I also included story lock servants because in a way they are limited, because the only other way to get them is through the story gacha, and the odds of that is very slim. There are successes, right? No, I don't discourage you from rolling on the story gacha if you really want to. But if you're after a particular story lock servant, then, just wait till they're raid up. That's why I want to make this video, just so you can save your Saint Chords for specific servants that you want, that's going to return this year. And just keep in mind, all of this is through the Japanese schedule, right? The JP server. All of this information you could get this from the Fate Wiki page. Just keep in mind that this is just a rough estimate of when we're going to get these servants, right? So far, we've been pretty close to JP schedule, right? There are some mix-ups here and there. The Thanksgiving banner, JP never got that. We did. The New Year's event was totally different from JP. So, this is just a rough estimate. Take this for what it is. But this should give you guys a general idea of which month will feature these raid up servants. So, nonetheless, let's just get started. So, let's go to the first one, right? On February 10th to February 19th, we're going to receive a Valentine's event. Now, this is not, these servants are not limited whatsoever. But I thought it would be cool just to include this because there are a lot of servants that we want, right? I know for myself, I want Jack the Ripper, Tamamo, Francis Drake. And they're going to have individual raid ups on the Valentine's banner, or better known as the Nero Bride banner. So definitely save your Saint Chords, on February. And this is a great way just to get some of these servants that you want. Again, these aren't limited, but I know I'm kind of going off track, but nonetheless, I thought it would be nice just to include this for you guys. So now we're actually going to start with the story lock servants / limited servants. On March 9th to March 16th, we're going to have an event called the Chaldea Boys Collection, and you guys can see this is where Shiro Amakusa, he's also a ruler class, as well as Astolfo and Kid Gil will also have a raid up for this banner. But the returning lock servant will be Tesla, and on specific day, he will, on the 13th of March, he will have a specific raid up. So if you're after Tesla, definitely go for it. I know some players didn't get the chance to get him during the London campaign #2, so this is your second chance to get him. Of course, you could roll on the story gacha, but he doesn't have a raid up on the story gacha, so you could be wasting your Saint Chords. Honestly, just wait till March. It's for his own individual raid up if you do want him. So, moving on to one of the most sought-after servants, Gilgamesh, right? So this is the Fate Zero event. Actually, this is the pre-event. The official Fate Zero event will feature Iskander as a limited-time servant. He'll be a new servant. But this banner will be on April 21st to April 27th. Now, I'm not really sure how they're going to put this for NA because Fate Zero has been out for a very long time. Nonetheless, I do know we're going to receive this. But, just keep it out for April because Gilgamesh will have another raid up if you didn't get him during his official banner in the beginning, or if you did not get him in the Thanksgiving banner whatsoever, okay? So this is the second chance to get Gilgamesh, one of the most sought-after servants. Of course, if you want Caster Gilles, he's a story lock servant. Of course, he's a 3-star, but you won't be able to get him through any other banner through this, unless it's the story or his own individual raid up, okay? So just keep that in mind. So if you guys like Kentoki, he's an awesome berserker. He will have an individual raid up on May 25th to June 1st. So keep a lookout for those dates if you are after Kentoki. But I know a lot of players are saving up for Ku Alter, who's a berserker class, and he's one of the best. So it depends on what you want, right? If you're a collector and you really like Kentoki, definitely go for his own individual raid up. If not, you can always save your Saint Chords for other berserkers. So this is yet another sought after servant, right? On June 29th to July 6th, This is actually the 6 million download campaign. Now, I do believe we're going to receive this, right? I don't think they're going to skip out on us, but I don't think it's going to reach 6 million as a requirement for this banner to come out. Maybe somewhere in the like 3 millions, because as we all know, Fate isn't as popular here in NA compared to Japan, right? Fate is absolutely famous in Japan. That's why 6 million, is nothing for Japan. I don't want to say it's nothing, but it's more of a struggle getting 6 million downloads here in NA compared to Japan. So again, I do believe we're going to get Skyhawk's rate up again, but I do think the requirements for this campaign will be a bit lower for us, at least. So another chance to get her if you didn't get her during a Thanksgiving event. So this is actually a guaranteed gacha of their 1 year anniversary, right? And this will be on July 30th to August 7th. Of course, for us, it is a different day. We're probably going to receive this once we've cycled through a whole year when this game was released. So this will be different, but we should receive some kind of guaranteed gacha where you have to pay for Saint Court, but you're guaranteed a 5-star servant. And, of course, Tesla is a locked servant who will be featured within this guaranteed gacha. So I know a lot of you guys are excited for this banner. Ilya's, Ilya's going to have a banner, and Medea Lily will have a raid up for this event. Of course, she's the story lock servant. Also, I forgot to mention, if you did not know already, if you pull on these raid up banners, you don't have to beat their specific chapters in order to get them, right? You only have to beat the chapters basically to unlock them for the story gacha. But if you roll for these story lock servants on their raid up, don't worry about it. You can still get them even if you haven't, gotten too far in chapters or in singularities. But for this event, it's somewhere around September 8th to September 21st. Again, this is just a rough estimation. So this is a bit unique. This is actually going to be an event, a campaign where specific classes will have raid ups on specific days, right? This isn't guaranteed whatsoever, right? Unlike the 5-star guarantee gacha, this is just a raid up for specific class, right? And so I do believe, example, on September 21st, the first class that will be featured will be all sabers will have a raid up, right? 4 stars, 5 stars, all of them are included. The second day would be, I assume, Archer, then Lancer, and so forth. And so, of course, for the story lock servants, you have Nero, Saber Alter, Tesla, Lancer Alter, which I know a lot of you guys want as well. So if you didn't pull Lancer Alter during London Campaign 2, here's another chance. Medea Lily, Caster Ku, and Caster Jills. And this should end a week later, ending on September 28th. Now, we're also going to have another, basically a Nero Fest event. And this should begin around, the September month, but September 28th and ends on October 10th. Nero will have an individual raid as well. Of course, Nero Bride, so I know this isn't a really returning servant, but since she hasn't been featured yet. But if you guys just want to have an idea of when Nero Bride may come back, this is the date to save up for if you don't get her during the Valentine's event. So, of course, Nero will have another raid up on November 3rd to November 9th, and this is the Fate Extella campaign. Again, this is a bit more unique because Fate Extella has been released relatively long time already. Maybe the new Fate Extella game, I think it's called Fate Extella Link. Maybe they'll have we'll get a different banner. Maybe we'll get this banner once Fate Extella Link comes to US. You never know, right? But just to keep an eye out for this. But it's just Nero, right? I don't want to say it's just Nero, but she's going to have a lot of raid ups, as you can tell already. So, I think this is the last one. Let me just go back. Sorry for the black page right there. So this is the last returning servants. So on November 9th to November 16th, this is the Knights of the Round campaign. Basically, it's pretty self-explanatory. All of the servants, a part of the whole, King Arthur lore, will have a feature raid up. So Lancer Alter and Saber Alter will be featured as raid up for this specific campaign. Okay, so this is the last one of returning limited servants, right? I did forget to mention, I should have mentioned this in the beginning of the video, but the servants that I count as returning servants are from Saber Wars and back. So MHX was the latest servants that we received, right? That's limited. So her going all the way back towards the beginning, Gilgamesh being the first limited time servant. That's all the servants that I featured in this video, right? So if you're wondering, oh, why didn't I talk more about let's say Narrow Bride or Ku Altar or something, right? They haven't been released yet, so I don't want to talk about when they're gonna return because again, self-explanatory, they're not released yet. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully this was helpful. I know I did took some time to go through all the events. I may have missed something. I don't think I did, but if I did miss anything, like I missed a banner or if I missed a specific rate up for a limited time servant, comment down below and let me know, because I could have missed something. You just never know. There's just so many events throughout 2018. I did not include the New Year's guaranteed banner for next year. Because that's next year. It's 2019, and we're not sure if our New Year's event will be the same as JP version. So again, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button and comment down below and let me know which limited / lock servant are you after this year. For me, Lancer Altar is a big one, right? And let me see. I think Lancer Altar is my main priority. I already got Gilgamesh. Kentucky, not really. Yeah, I'd say Lancer Altar would be my top priority for a returning servant. So subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because I'll be making more FGO videos, right? I also live stream my grind, so that's always fun just to join us, chat with me. If you have any questions, I'll try my best to answer it. And as always, everyone, have fun with Saber Wars. Let's have fun with this game. Till next time, have an awesome day.